We look at verses 5 through 10 and verse 13. Last week, we learned that God would test us. Test us to see if our fear of God is where it should be. He also tests us in seeing if we hold anything back from Him. If we're keeping anything from God. Now, I got to thinking about that this week. In my own life, do I withhold something from God? And I came to a conclusion. If I keep something from God, it is one or two things. Number one, it most likely is my rebellion to His authority. Number two is it could be that I lack the faith to trust and believe God in that situation, whatever it is that I'm withholding from Him. And so I got to thinking about that, and I said, I never want to have a relationship with God where my faith is not where it's supposed to be. Hebrews 11 verse 6 says this, "But without faith, it is impossible to please Him." How many of you want to please God with your life this morning? Not just this morning, hopefully the rest of your life. But if we're going to please God with our faith, we need to examine our faith, see where our faith is. This year, I'm challenging us as a church to move the mark. Ask God to expand your life in different areas. And one of the lines that I want us to look at, one part of our lives that I want to look at this morning is God expand my faith. Give me a faith that marvels God. I never want, when I stand before Jesus, I don't want Him to look at me and say, "Sam, you're guilty of something, or you were lacking something in your life because of this one thing, lack of faith." And so I want God to challenge me. This morning I want us to read in the Scriptures the story of a man whose faith marveled God. And let's see if we can learn some things today to help us in our faith life. Hey, is anybody in here withholding something from God? Don't raise your hand, I don't know who you are. I already know that God's not in control of everything. Is God in control of every aspect of your life, every part of your life? Is every decision in your life? Is God absolutely the man in charge? If not, then you're withholding something. So today, I want us to look at a faith that marvels God. Matthew chapter 8, beginning in verse 5. Would you stand with me if you're physically able? In honor and reverence of reading God's holy, infallible, and inerrant, living word. Matthew chapter 8, verse 5. Now, when Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, pleading with him, saying, "Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed, dreadfully tormented." And Jesus said to him, "I will come and heal him." The centurion answered and said, "Lord, I'm not worthy that you should come under my roof, but only speak a word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to this one, go, and he goes. And to another, come, and he comes. To my servant, do this, and he does it." When Jesus heard it, he marveled, and said to those who followed him, "Surely I say to you, I've not found such great faith, not even in Israel." Now look down verse 13. Then Jesus said to the centurion, "Go your way, and as you have believed, so let it be done for you." Well, that's a powerful statement in verse 13. We'll look at it just a bit. Let's pray together. Father, we come to you today grateful and thankful for this day and for this time together. We pray, Father, that you would empower through the Holy Spirit your word. May you challenge every heart. May you change every life. Father, may we leave this place different than when we came in. Father, those that might be here today that are wayward, that have lost their way with you, I pray that you would bring them back to revival and refreshing and renewal. Maybe someone here today that doesn't know you as Lord and Savior, and I pray, Father, that you bring salvation and hope into their life. And then, Father, there's many women here that are walking with you hand in hand. Father, there's times that we just let go of your hand and decide we're going to take a step away. I pray that you would bring us back into step, and Father, that we would remain in your steps as we live out our lives. We love you, Father. We thank you for this day and for this great truth. We ask now, Father, that you do great and mighty things because you're a great and mighty God. We love you, and we ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, let's just get right into it. The first thing you and I need to do to enlarge our faith, it begins with proper recognition of authority. Look at verse number 6. Verse number 6. The man says, Lord, my servant is lying at home, paralyzed, dreadfully tormented. Look at that. He chooses the word Lord, which is the Greek word kurios. It means supremacy, supreme in authority. That is controller. God is master and king. See, you and I withhold things. You and I don't grow in our faith the way we ought to because we're afraid to surrender area and pieces of our life to absolute authority, to absolute kingship. A lot of us have intellectual belief with Jesus, don't we? If you go to, how many of y'all been in church all your life? Raise your hand. Don't wave it like this. Y'all Baptists. Wave it up your front. All right? We've got the intellectual knowledge of who Jesus is. We've got more information now about Jesus, more TV shows, more blogs and logs and all those things on the internet. We know more about Jesus than ever before. But intellectual faith is not the faith that God wants us to build on. It is that faith that trusts and believes Him with everything. When the centurion came up to him, he could have said rabbi, which means good teacher. He could have called him sir, showing him respect as a prophet. He could have called him prophet. He chose a term to indicate that he was a man that understood authority. Did you know the biggest problem in church today is a lack of respect and to authority? How many of y'all believe that in our world today that's lacking, a respect for authority? There is a lack of belief of absolute authority. In other words, somebody's in charge. Somebody's in control. And so that is filtered from the world into the church. And we think in our relationship with Jesus, me and him are buds. Me and him are parts. He's my boy. He's my homie. We'll call him all sorts of things to identify with the relationship that loses respect for his lordship. Did you know Jesus referred to him as Lord more than he was Savior in the Scriptures, in the four Gospels? This man begins, he recognizes true authority. He is willing to surrender to the supreme, all-knowing, all-caring, all-everything God. Notice Jesus' response in verse number 7. He says, and Jesus said to him, I will come and heal him. You notice that Jesus already determined to heal this guy. Even before this guy exercised his faith, Jesus already promised that he'd heal him. Out of a sign of respect for authority, kingship, lordship. I'm not going to walk up and down there because I might fall down with my back. So if I let the fall down, don't pick me up. Just let me lay there. All right. I'll get up in a few minutes. If not, Gary will finish his home. And I'll lay there and talk in tongues. Jesus says you can't serve two masters. You'll love one and hate the other. The last week we talked about, I got so many, you folks were so kind last week, I got so many texts on last week's sermon from people saying that God spoke to them and they realized that they were withholding something. Look up here just a minute. Bailey, can't remember Bailey Smith taught me this. Bailey Smith taught me this years ago. Here's what Bailey said. If Jesus is not Lord of all, he's not Lord at all. Now I want you to take a look at your life real quick. Look at your life real quick. Is there any area in your life that God is not in control of, that he is not the supreme master authority in your life? If there is,
that diminishes your faith. It makes your faith shrink instead of enlarging. Now, we're going to get to it in just a minute, but how many of y'all want God to answer your prayers? If you're praying them in faith, your faith is a result of what you believe in God. And listen to what I'm saying. If you're holding anything back from Him, it says a lot about what your faith is. Well, Brother Sam, I don't want to give him this aspect of my life because I don't know if he can do anything. Or I don't want to give him this part of my life because if I give him this part of my life, what will he do? How will he change it? What will my life look like? So fear comes in. Doubt comes in. And so then when we're praying, we don't know what to pray in faith, do we? In James, the Bible says the prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Why? Because a righteous man knows where his righteousness is. A righteous man knows that Jesus Christ is king of his life. A righteous man depends on the righteousness of Christ living in him. A righteous man is right with God in all areas of his life. So this idea that we can withhold something, we can keep something back from God and not give Him our all, causes our faith to shrink, not to enlarge. Y'all right? Every aspect of our life must be under the lordship, His supreme authority, His power, His might. When you and I try to live in our flesh, it don't work for us. How many knows what I'm talking about? Every time you get in that flesh, it causes you problems. It creates sin. It creates a mess. Then you're coming to God saying, God, fix the mess. Clean up the mess that I made. When Jesus said, if you just had faith in me and gave me everything, you wouldn't have a mess to clean up. And give me amen. Amen. So y'all must withhold a lot. Amen. The Bible says that He is the righteous judge. Is there anybody better to judge our life than Jesus? Is there anybody that knows more about your life than Jesus? The Bible says He knows the very number of hairs on your head. He knows everything about us. He knows our inwards and our outwards. He knows everything. He knows your thoughts. He knows your emotions. He knows everything. And He wants us to put our lives under His absolute authority. There's a big problem in the church today, and that church problem is lordship. It's not salvation. We've got tons of people that are saved, baby. I mean, this church right here got 300 and some people on the road. Well, how come we don't have 300 and some people in attendance? Because there's some that's not putting their life under the lordship of Jesus Christ. The Master, the Supreme One. So if we're going to enlarge our faith, it begins with a proper recognition of His authority. He died for us. He took our place. He bore our shame. He took our bruises. He bore our stripes. He took everything for us. The least we can do is trust Him with all. I could go over there and talk about the unfaithful stewards. There's 3 of them. One that gave 5 talents, 2 talents, and one that was considered a wicked one. Why? Because he withheld from God. Y'all right? The Bible called him a wicked servant. Because he kept back. I could preach about Ananias and Sapphira who withheld parts of the money. They thought they could get by with giving God parts instead of all. And God killed them. Well, it'd be great if God started killing all us lying, withholding Christians. Glad none of y'all died. When the prayer board don't do it. Number 2. Enlargement of faith comes with a willingness to be under the proper authority. It's one thing to recognize authority. It's another thing to say, now I choose to surrender my life to that authority. Look at verse number 8. Look at what the centurion, his response to Jesus. I really have this week looked at this passage, and it amazes me. He chooses a soldier to teach us this great principle. Now listen, he's going to tell us about a soldier's life. From the viewpoint of a soldier, what it says in verse 8, the centurion answered and said, Lord, I'm not worthy that you should come under my roof, but only speak a word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to this one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. It's one thing to know the proper authority. It's another thing to say, I will place my life under his lordship. The word submission that is used in the scripture, wives, be submissive to your husbands. And men of God should be submissive to their Father in heaven. The word submissive is a military term. It means to willfully place under the authority of another. Which means you know they've got rules and regulations. They're calling the shots. And that's the way you want to live your life. And so you willfully, nobody's forcing you. In this instance here, this is a soldier. The Roman army was basically volunteer. You could volunteer. Anybody could be in the Roman army. It's the first known volunteer army of its time. Nobody forced him to be a centurion. He chose the army life. He chose to live as a soldier. He chose to serve Caesar. He placed himself under absolute authority, and he loved that. 3 areas here that I want you to look at: the soldier's life and how he was willing to be under this authority. Look what it says in verse 8. Believe in what is spoken. Look what he says here. He says, I'm not worthy of being under my roof, but only speak a word. See, a soldier is used to receiving orders and commands from somebody they may not even know. I got anybody in here who's ever served in the military. Got a bunch of y'all done. Did you ever get orders passed down through the chain that started with somebody else and ended up down there with you? And when you got them, you didn't question, you just did the orders. If y'all did that, say amen. Let me hear it. You may not even know who wrote the order. You may not have even personally encountered with him. You may not even know who he is or she is. But boy, because of their authority and because of their proper role, they wrote an order. It worked this way all the way down to you, and you carried it out. You just say a word. Centurion said, you don't need to go with me. I'm not worthy of you being in my presence. I'm not worthy of hosting you. I'm not worthy. But I tell you what, I've got such belief in you, you just speak the word. And it'll be so. I like what Mamie Gleason says. Believe the thing is so. Even though it's not so. In order for it to be so. You got to believe everything the scripture says is so. Even though it's not so. In order for it to be so. Y'all all right? We don't need more Bible studies. We need people living by faith, believing what the Word says, and that's enough. Because our Commander-in-Chief wrote it, gave it, this is the marching orders. Amen. We got too many people, AWL or whatever that is, acting without permission, believe. We got a bunch of Christians that don't want to know what the Scripture says. They don't want to live by the Scripture. They don't want a word from God. They just want to do their own thing, and they'll interpret the orders the way they want to. Y'all all right? What about your interpretation? No, he says you just say a word. Isn't that what he said? Just say a word. And I got faith and belief in you. I believe you. I trust you. You're the supreme one. There's nobody more powerful than you, no more knowing than you. You're the man, Jesus. You just say it, it's so. Don't even make the journey. You go help somebody else now. Just speak a word. Do you know God gave us a word? And He wants us to receive the word with gladness. He wants us to eat on the Word daily, digest it. It is manna from heaven. I got to read the other day. I'm reading in the Old Testament. And I got to read about the Israelis. Boy, do they remind me of the modern day church. They asked God to send them food, and God sent them food, and then they started complaining, saying we didn't like the food. I said, Scripture written. I mean, every morning they got up, they got tired of going and getting that sweet bread that God made and sit down from heaven. I mean, God Himself made it with His lovely hands. And He sent it down and put it out there and said, now you just gather up all. It's the sweetest thing. I mean, this bread right here, Make your tongue beat your brain slap to death. Amen. We're talking about good stuff. And after a while, you know what? They got tired of the good stuff and they started complaining. The Bible says they murmured. He said, hey, you brought us out in the desert, Moses, and all you gave us was a bread from heaven. We could go back to Egypt in bondage. I don't recommend that. If you go back to Egypt, there's nothing good waiting on you there. But they said, at least while we was in Egypt, we could get something more than bread. You know, it's a modern day church today. We don't like the manna come down from heaven. We want to spice it up a little bit. Let's take some ingredients out. It's too sweet for me. I want to bitter it up a little bit with my interpretation of it. Y'all all right? Let me turn some of these phrases and surely God didn't mean do it that way. Let me add on to if it's convenient or if it's comfortable or if it's not too changing in my life. Then I'll adhere to it. Y'all looking at me this morning. I tell you what, you want your faith to grow, you just got to believe the word, and if God spoke the word, if God spoke the word, it's the true word, it's the only word, it's the true word, and it's going to be. Because God said it. Not only did he believe in what was spoken, he surrendered his life to the authority. Look at verse number 9. He described the life of submission. Let's look and see if this is the way we live our life submissively. He says, for I also am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. Look what it says. And I say to this one, go, and he goes. And to another one, come, and he comes. And to my servants, do this, and he does it. Verse number 9 speaks of a man that lives and understands the true meaning of submissiveness to his God. What it says. I tell one to go and he goes. Look up here a minute. When's the last time your master told you to go? Now I believe the scripture tells us that we're to go to the uttermost parts of the world and be a witness to him. Is that in the Word of God? All you Bible scholars, is that in there? I think it's in the book of Acts. Where he says, go, be my witness. Jerusalem, Samaria, the uttermost parts of the world. Now listen, look up here a minute. Did the commander-in-chief give the soldiers a command? Yes. To go. Yes. To go. Yes. Are we going? Let me get down here. Yeah, I might get too hard to understand. The commander-in-chief wrote a command and said, lasting orders, standing orders, go. Be a witness. Jerusalem, Samaria, uttermost parts of the world. He made it very plain and clear our mission here on earth as submissive soldiers to the cross is to be going. How much going you do? Y'all know. Now look, he says here, I tell one to come, and he comes. Now look up here. It's going to be good. You ready? Jesus spoke to the 12 disciples. You know what order he gave them? Come. Follow me. Drop your nets, drop everything you got, just come and follow me. You know what a good soldier will do? He'll follow his commandment anyway. He'll follow him. Wherever he's going, he's going. Now look up here. He said, come, follow me, and I will make you my disciple. I'm going to make you my disciple. Ones that follow my teaching. Now look up here. How much coming you do? How much following of Christ are you doing? How much has Christ made you into his image? The commander-in-chief. Because we're supposed to be coming in submission. We ought to be coming in humility. We ought to be coming in brokenness and sorrow. We ought to be coming to our Lord on a daily basis. How much do you come? 15 minutes in the morning? Morning quiet time devotion. I'm going to come to you now, Jesus. I'm going to follow you now. I'm going to read the Bible, pray a little bit, and everybody says what you're supposed to do to be a good follower. No, a good follower becomes like the one he's following. Y'all can get it. A good follower comes after the one he's following. He likes every step he's taking. He likes everything he's doing. He's a yes or ma'am follower of God. Y'all know? Oh, look at his life part. He said, I tell my servant, do this. And guess what he does? He does it. How's you doing for the master? Can he come to you and tell you what to do and you step to it and just do it? I mean, you drop what you're doing, I'm focused, I'm right now. God's given me a word, I got a command from office. I'm gone. I'm doing it. That includes giving all that stuff you withhold from him. Confession and repentance of our sin. She's all right. She just ain't mean brother saying. So this centurion says, I tell you what, I've surrendered my life. I understand what it means. It means when he says go, I go. When he says come, I come. And when he says do, I do. It's just that simple. Yesterday I wrestled with calling Brother Gary and asking him to preach. I didn't know if he was back on his cruise yet. And so I hurt my back Friday and was in bed all day Friday. I was supposed to preach at Home of Grace and didn't get a chance to do that. Had to cancel that. Had a council meeting Friday night, had to cancel that. And I was laid up in bed, back hurting. And Saturday didn't get much better. And about 10, 11 o'clock, I told him, I said, I don't know if I can make it tomorrow. I don't know that I'm going to be able to preach. He said, you better call Gary. And I said, well, let me just pray about this. I think they're praying against me because I'm still hurt. And she's not on the roster. So, anyhow, I'm sitting in my chair, and I really for a minute to wallow in self-pity. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? But then God took me to the book of James. I hate when God does this. He says, son, you can't preach what you can't live. Brother Pete asked me a while ago, he said, do you pray for yourself? And I said, I do, but usually when I do, God says, shut up and do what you tell everybody else to do. So I don't pray for myself much because that's the way he responds to me. Just shut up. I've already told you what to tell somebody else, and they're worse shape than you are, so just do what you're supposed to do. So I had that moment with God. And then he asked me this, do you believe that I can be your strength? Well, yes, sir. So you think I got strength enough to have you stand up there and do what you need to do? Kind of hard to argue with the commander-in-chief when he's right. He said, you just go. You might be in pain, but that'll be all right. My grace will be sufficient for that too. You just go, you just preach, and don't worry about the rest. My response, yes, sir. You shut up and go do it.
Amen.
Amen. Y'all quit the amen when it's me, amen. What about when the shoe's on your foot? And you're full of self-guilt and self-pity because something's not going your way. Then you come to commander-in-chief and he tells you to do something. Do you do it? Well, look at this last time, it's obedience. I like that last phrase, he does this, and he does it. It's a symbol of the obedience a soldier is prepared to do. Did you know that every soldier is prepared to give his or her life? When they put that uniform on, they know that life's on the line. You know that Jesus showed us how to die. He was under his Father's authority. Father said, you're going to die, and he died. Bible said he went to the cross gladly, rejoicing for our sin. Bible says he even was obedient to the point of death. So it's not foreign for Jesus to understand this chain of command. He was under the Father. He did exactly what the Father said, when he said, where he said, how he said, and he did it right to the place of obedience to where he was even willing to die. Are we that obedient to our commander in chief? Man, are you willing to die to your sin today? Some of you've got things that you're holding on to that's keeping you from having this kind of faith. This faith that does mighty works in your life. This faith that can radically change you and make you into the Christ likeness of Jesus Christ himself. And there's things that's standing in your way that you keep holding on to. You're withholding from the Lord because you think that it's too powerful. It has too much pull, too much control over you. Or you just flat like it too much. Jesus says you need to be obedient like I was, even to the point of death. You must be willing to die for your sins. Didn't Jesus teach us this principle when he said, if anybody comes after me, let him first deny himself, pick up his cross, and come after me? That if a man loses his life, he will gain it. Didn't he teach us this principle in the Gospels? That in order for you to gain life, you've got to lose life. So if I'm going to have this faith that moves mountains, this faith that does great and mighty works, this faith that is so large that my life can be changed, I've got to be prepared to be obedient to God, even to the point of death. You may need to kill your stinking pride this morning. You may need to kill your anger, your bitterness towards somebody. You may need to kill some jealousy and envy that you have somebody. You might want to just start killing some things. Be obedient to the point of death, confess and repent and say, God, you take this under your supreme authority. You can change me. You can make me into something new. You've got the power of God. I believe. You just speak a word. Now, is that the kind of faith we have? Come on now, y'all. Be honest. God's watching. That's the way we operate every part of our lives. That's the way we operate our lives all the time. Now look down at verse 13. I'll show you this one day. Verse 13. Let me get it. Here it is. Then Jesus said to the centurion, go your way, and as you have believed. The Greek word for belief here means to have faith, that is to entrust, believe, put in trust with. So what Jesus said. Go your way, and as you have believed, not intellectual belief. This is a different kind of belief. This man has so much belief in who Jesus Christ is. He's the great healer. If you back up and you read what's happening before this, there's a leper that comes to Jesus and Jesus cleanses him and makes him whole. Centurions want to know this. And centurions believe, hey, if he do that for that guy, he can do this for my servant, my master. He has so much belief that he entrusted, surrendered, gave over. Has so much belief. Look what you said. Because you've got this much, so let it be done for you. I wonder if anybody in here today has got something going on in your life that you need to believe Jesus and you trust Jesus so much that he is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, master of everything, master of the universe. Well, we sing the songs of that song, His Name is Wonderful. I got to thinking about that this summer, and I thought, Lord, you are wonderful. There is no one more magnificent than you, more powerful than you, more trustworthy than you. God, there is none like you. There shouldn't be one thing that I can't entrust him. Not trust him, but entrust. Hand it over to him. Surrender. Just give it to him and say, God, you take care of it. And whatever you decide to do, I'm going to live with it. Because it's going to be the perfect will of God. It's going to be done. Let me tell you what the last thing is. Enlargement of faith produces miracles. It produces miracles. Y'all believe in miracles? I do. I believe in miracles. God took an old boy who was a drunk, saved him, was mean and ugly to his wife, his kids, just an ugly, vile-looking person. He took that man and saved him, gave her a new husband, gave him a new daddy. Totally flip-flopped this guy from what he was to what he is. I believe in miracles. I believe in the healing power of Jesus. I believe people can still be healed today by Jesus. I really do believe that. With all my heart. I believe Jesus can resurrect the dead. Literally can raise the dead. I saw it with my own eyes in Mexico. We prayed for a little boy that died. And a year later we come back and they showed us, the missionary couldn't wait to show us the little boy that we prayed for. We left the village and we left there believing in faith that little boy was going to live. We came back next year to that village to give out food, and they couldn't wait to show us the little boy. See that little boy running right there? That's the little boy y'all prayed for and asked God to raise from the dead. They were going to buy him a casket and put him in the ground when we got to the village. Same little boy come running up asking us to candy color bricks. Man, I loaded him down. It just is. You just take it all. You might God rose from the dead, he needs something. Just give it all to him, amen. And look here, I believe Jesus is powerful in anything and everything in my life. Any and everything. Not some and sometimes, but everything, every time. God can do it, if it's His will. And if it's not His will, I tell you what He'll do. He'll give you grace to accept it's not His will. That's a miracle in itself. To have the grace and the strength and the fortitude to withstand something that God's not going to change, well, that's a miracle. I want to have the faith that moves mountains. Y'all read where Jesus said, if you have the faith of mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, you can say to this mountain, they move, it's supposed to move. Well, you can't get that unless you've got this kind of faith. The Bible says this kind of faith only comes through fasting and prayer. Fasting is the discipline of self-denial. Killing yourself. Dying. So that He can raise you up new. Well, that prayer is talking to God, saying, God, reveal to me the things that stand in the way of my faith being enlarged, changing my life where I believe. Give me such faith and belief in you that I'll entrust you with everything. My finances. Anybody got financial problems in here? You trust Jesus with it. Don't raise your hand on it. That will make me pray for you. Anybody got marital problems? Relationship problems? Son or daughter? Grandkids? You just look at that and say, man, that can't be fixed. That can't be fixed. I tell you what, I got a God that can fix anything. You need to enlarge your faith. Having some spiritual problems? Doubt, fear, sin. Let me tell you how great our God is. He does a miracle in your life. He can forgive you, cleanse you, and make you brand new right now. If you just believe and trust. Get to the place where you say, I've got nothing to lose. I need to give it to Him. Let Him have it. You're going to say, He may not do it the way I want it done. You ain't God. Amen. He knows better. He knows what He needs to do. You're not God. You're the one made the mess of the thing. What you got to lose by just entrusting? Like, here, God, take my marriage, take my finances, take my relationship, take my job, take my spiritual problems. God, I'm a doubter, I'm a fearful person. Take that and change me. God, what have you got to lose? Nothing. And you've got everything to gain. A brand new life, brand new start, brand new hope, brand new encouragement. You've got everything to gain and nothing to lose. Now on the faith meeting, I'm challenging my church, I'm telling everybody today, move tomorrow. Move tomorrow. I sit here today and don't know that. Some of y'all shake your head, yeah, I do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do that. Well, do you do it all the time? Mm-hmm. You got to move tomorrow. You got to get to a place where you say, hold on, there's something going on in my life. I don't know what the outcome's going to be. Don't know what's going to happen, but I tell you what, I know in God that I can trust. And I trust Him so much that I'm going to give this to Him and let Him have His way. Woo! God, you just do it, son. Then you get out of the way. That's a lot of people saying that, y'all.
Amen.
Can God mess up your life? Will God mess up your life? Then what are we afraid of? If I give Him this, what's He going to do with it? It's got to be better than what you do, man. Well, if I give it to Him, no, Brother Sam, then I can't worry about it, and I can't reason with Him, and I got to do all those things a good soldier does, right? I just got to go, come, and do it. Yeah, that's right. Well, that messes up everything. Hey, let's move to Maynard. That's country. I'm getting Maynard. Let's move to me. The lives of our life. Let's enlarge our faith. Let's believe God and trust God for miracles. Can God do it?
Yes.
I said, can God do it?
Yes.
Well, then we just need to be trusted. So we head down eyes closed. I don't know who y'all doing what's doing. I've been obedient. That's what God laid on my heart. And maybe it was for nobody but me. I sure need to enlarge my faith. I want my faith to be pleasing to my God. I need to be willing to come under His authority. And I need to do so willingly. Not because I have to, because I choose to. Because I trust this God with my life so much, I entrust Him with every part of it. You take it all. You take it all. Now we head down, eyes closed. I'm going to pray, and if God's spoken to your heart, this altar will be open. Brother Gary and I will be here to pray with you. You may be here today and say, well, Sam, I need a life change. Man, my life is just dwindling. It's going down the hill, slippery hill, and I need to be saved. My life is headed toward hell. And I need to be saved, Brother Sam. But you come today, we can tell you how to find Jesus. You say, Brother Sam, man, my life is on track with Jesus, but man, my faith is not what it should be. I don't have the faith that's in here. You need to be under His lordship. You got a lordship problem. You need to come and confess that day. Say, Lord, I'm sorry. I trust my ability. I trust my knowledge. I trust me more than I trust you. And I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to put my life under your lordship. You may be a child of God here today, and He is Lord, and you know He's Lord. But boy, there's just sometimes He asks you to do something, and you just don't quite respond the way you want to. It might be a little lack of faith. It may be a little fear. It might be a little doubt. That's where you need to let God expand your faith. Build it. Enlarge it. Well, you just have to step out by faith and just say, you know what, God, I don't know, but I know you know. So we head down and I suppose I'm going to pray. When I say amen, if God's spoken to your heart, you need to make a decision. Maybe you just need to come to this altar and cry out to God. Maybe you want Gary or I to pray for you. Brother Ross, we can get several people to pray for you if we need to. If you need God to speak, if God's spoken to your life, respond to Him today by faith. Jesus, we come to you today grateful and thankful for this day and for all that you've done in our lives. Father, thank you for this word. It's a great word of encouragement today. Father, help me personally enlarge my faith. Even in the small things, Father, I need to entrust you. I need to believe you, follow you, Father. Just give everything to you. So speak into hearts and lives now and bring about change. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Heads are bowed, eyes are closed. If God's spoken to you and you need to make a decision for Him, you come. This altar will be open. You can step out. Nobody else.